Nilibisha mama aliponambia.
Nilibisha mama aliponiambia. I was so reluctant when my mama told me.
Ukipenda je ulikwisha, leo nayashuhudia.
Ukipenda je ulikwisha, leo nayashuhudia. When you are in love, you can't help yourself, and I'm experiencing it today. When you are in love, you can't help yourself, and I'm witnessing it today. When you're in love, you can't help yourself, and I'm giving a testimony today.
Hayapiti madakika, simu sijampigia.
Hayapiti madakika, simu sijampigia. Can't skip a minute without calling her. Woo! Words.
Yani silikupitisha, sauti nisipomsikia.
Yani silikupitisha, sauti nisipomsikia. Can't even eat without hearing her voice. Damn! This is 2025 and Mbosso can't eat without hearing her girlfriend's voice. Damn! Let's get it. Whoa! Kama kupenda ndo uaga hivi. If this is how love is. Okay? Mi mwenzenu chizi na ugulia. If this is how loving is, then I'm crazy over it. Woo! Kupenda ndo uaga hivi. Kama kupenda ndo uaga hivi. If this is how loving is. If this is how loving is. Mi mwenzenu uchizi na ugulia. If this is how loving is, then I'm crazy over it. Wow, that's verse 1. And like I told you, verse 1 is very simple. I decoded it very simple. But verse 2, you gotta be wise enough to understand it. Let's get it. One niona, macho tukitazamana. Just look when we eye contact.
Ubaridi homa, aibu tumezidiana.
Ubaridi homa, aibu tumezidiana. We're getting cold in fever. You know when you get cold in fever, it's like you're getting goosebumps as well. Aibu tunazidiana. Then we get swept away by shyness. Oh, one niona, macho tukitazamana. Just look at us when we eye contact. Ubaridi homa, aibu tumezidiana. We get cold in fever and then get swept away by shyness. No matup. Wow. Kwako kijumbe fanani, itangazie hadhira. You can easily say that it's up to you, the persona, to announce to the public. But in this sentence, these two words has been used as symbols. A word fanani, which in English is a persona, and the word hadhira, which in English is audience. A persona has been used as a symbol to represent a gossiper, a person who's always gossiping. And hadhira, which is audience, has been used as a symbol to represent like neighbors and other people in the society. So literally Mbosso is telling the gossiper, kwako kijumbe fanani, itangazie hadhira. So it's up to you, the gossiper, to go and announce to other people. It's up to you, the gossiper, to go and announce to the neighbors. All right, I think you got me.
Chuma changu kipo ndani na kinusuru madhira.
Chuma changu kipo ndani na kinusuru madhira. The outer meaning of this sentence would have been like this: my metal is inside, I just kept it inside just to save it away from the problem. However, there is another meaning which is more artistic, and that is the word chuma from this sentence has been used as a symbol to represent a precious thing or a very valuable thing, and which is Mbosso's woman. So literally, Mbosso is saying that my valuable thing is inside, which is my wife. I have just kept her inside just to save her from the streets problem. Not only that, but also there is another artistic technique or figure of speech that has been used here, and that is similar, comparing two different things, and that is Mbosso has compared this woman to a precious metal that he is keeping it inside just to save it away from the street problem. All right, hopefully you got me. You gotta be wise enough to decode Mbosso's verses. Bro, this guy is genius. And I'm pretty sure even there are some Tanzanians who are speaking Swahili couldn't even decode this message. They will just sing it and get the outer meaning, but the inner meaning is this what I'm telling you guys. The inner meaning is this what I'm telling you. If anybody have ever been through the literature class, will let me know in the comment section if I'm wrong. Alright, nyie wa barabarani waendesha katapila. Right here, Mbosso is addressing two types of people. The first type is nyie wa barabarani, you all who belongs to the road, you all who are for the street, the 3 or 4s. And the second type of people is madereva caterpillar drivers. Caterpillar drivers right here, Mbosso is addressing those men who are going with anybody. They sweep everything that is in front of them. All right, so literally Mbosso has used the two figures of speech in this sentence. The first one is imaginary. Imaginary, nyie wa barabarani, you're all who belong to the road, you're all who belong to the street. We all know that a person who's always on the road, she's always on the move, she never settles, moving from one point to another. And those are characteristics of the 3 or 4s. And then when it comes to the caterpillar drivers, madereva caterpillar, we all know the caterpillar drivers, when they operate that caterpillar, they sweep everything that is in front of them. They never leave anything behind. So these are the caterpillar drivers are the type of men who go with any women that comes in front of them. They go with any women that come in front of them. So Mbosso is like warning them. You're all 3 or 4s, and you're all men who are going with anybody. Alright, and then he went on and say, hii dabi ya watani haina kutoka bila, whereby the outer meaning would have sounded like this. This is the rivals derby, there is no drawing. But one thing, this word derby has been used as a symbol. Rivals derby has been used as a symbol to represent struggle, competition, hardship. So literally, Mbosso is like warning the 3 or 4s and those men who are going after anybody by telling them, if you ever try to interfere my relationship with this woman, it's going to be like a rivals derby. It's going to be hard. It's going to be a competition. It is going to be very rough. It won't be easy for you to penetrate. And there is no drawing. That means a winner must be found. So it's going to be tough for you 3 or 4s and your men who are going after every woman, trying to interfere my relationship with this woman that I kept her inside to save her from the street problems. But your 3 or 4s and your men who are going after every woman, trying to interfere my relationship with this woman, will face a challenge. It will be like a rivals derby. It will be not easy for you to interfere my relationship, because you will find a stiff competition and the winner must be pronounced in this competition. Bro, Mbosso is very smart. This guy is very smart. Last time I revered and interpreted his verse in Tunapendana by The Voice, I told you guys I would have ranked him #1. It is not easy for a person who don't know how to reason to understand Mbosso's line. You will only get the outer meaning, not the inner meaning. And what's important is the inner meaning. Look, after decoding these lines, we've got the inner meaning, which is very important and it's very entertaining. All right, let's get it, guys. Wow, if this is how loving is, then I'm crazy over it. All right, that's Mbosso and the song is Kupenda, which means loving. The song has been released today and I made sure you understand its meaning. You gotta go and support him. Go watch the video, but also don't forget to support me by liking, subscribing and sharing this video, but also follow me on other socials. My name is Mansa, and thank you for keeping up with me. Thank you for sticking around from the start to the finish. Have a good one.